This is Larry Bonaroto from LarryOnLearning.com, and this is your Morning Minute. Who is responsible? Infants transition into childhood through their teen years to become adults. These adults are expected to become contributing members of society for themselves, their families, and others whom they influence. Who is responsible for guiding these children from infancy to maturity? Let's look at each of the responsible parties. First, parents. Mothers and fathers are the primary influencers on their children. This is true for every child. They are responsible for setting a lasting example for how adults behave and take responsibility for their actions. They are to teach their children right from wrong, setting boundaries and expectations for children's behavior and performance. Parents are to monitor what their children are being taught while assisting their teachers to ensure that each child is working, learning, and behaving. Next, teachers. Next to parents, teachers and professors have a great influence on a child's journey from childhood to adulthood. They are responsible for assisting students to learn their subjects, gain proficiency through their performance, while reinforcing the values expected of responsible adults. Regularly communicating with parents keeps everyone involved in guiding children toward becoming adults. Next, administrators. Elected politicians, school board members, and unelected bureaucrats have great influence on what, how, and if courses are offered and taught. They are responsible for providing the necessary tools for teachers to teach, for children to learn, and to keep parents involved. They must be servant leaders, empowered to assist, not to indoctrinate. Next, clergy. Religious leaders teach and influence their congregations, both children and adults. They are responsible for teaching biblical values, how to have a personal relationship with God, and for providing guidance on how to live responsibly both as children and as adults. And finally, students. As they grow through the various stages of childhood, students are responsible for studying, doing their work, learning from their parents, teachers, and coaches. They are to learn through their activities and their studies while mirroring the positive examples set by responsible adults. Now, Judy and I assumed that when we had children, we signed up for a 25-year assignment. We now understand that this is a lifelong commitment to our children and our grandchildren. We encourage you to actively get involved in your own education and that of your children. They should be able to look at you and realize that learning never ends, and that they have a responsibility to assist others to be the best version of themselves. So I ask again, who is responsible? And that is today's Morning Minute.